This claim per user is per let's get hi y'all. Hi y'all, what's up y'all? It's out. And we're gonna have to spill the tea on this one. We got them red handed. And look, Miss Teresa made the whole narrative up. He could just always they left her in the hotel. Another talk. Look, you got Friends K talking to sending Trey Gang a letter talking about some hey Trey Gang, you know Kenneka was snatched in the elevators and they took her on the 11th floor and on the 6th floor, you know what I'm saying, and they was moving through the stairwell casing where no cameras ain't visible and Risco would turn the cameras off. And I don't know where Lenny was, but I just know Lenny told me on the radio to come to the pool quick. Cause I was looking for speaker two around about this same time, and keep this in mind. Drake ain't trying to figure out what was going on between the hours of 1 and 2 in the morning. And it was so complicated that Drake ain't trying to figure this stuff out. But now we see what's going on at 1 o'clock. So that means the story that Prince K came up with, right? The letter that he sent us, it was all fabricated to fit a narrative. But in that letter, he made the biggest mistake in the world. You sent the letter and you lied, but you can see the little truth in it and identify why you sent it to me. All right. Now look, when I was telling y'all this stuff got to do with a lot of Masonic stuff, and this stuff do. But just like I want y'all to hear Miss Teresa's voice. Keep this in mind. In the next scene that I'm about to show y'all, you're gonna be like, man, Trey Gang. You really open up my eyes. This shit really getting scary. You finna have me looking at life Totally different after this live. But check this out. Listen to this video before I show the next scene.
Don't give up. My baby gone. That was my baby girl. And they had the tendency to say, Lord, forgive them, for they know not what they say, nor not what they do. I forgive y'all, and guess what? I still love y'all.
Wait a minute.
Shadows of a doubt.
Check this out. Keep listening.
Because guess what?
What, baby?
Man will forsake you,
So
but
will,
God will never.
We know that too.
For those of you who don't know God, you better learn him. They say, how you so strong? How you so strong? I don't know.
You don't know.
But one thing I do know,
Not through God.
when they told me my baby was dead, I dropped to my knees.
Let's listen to this line.
And I told my God,
What God?
our God,
Not our God.
this right here is too heavy for me to carry. God, I need you. I need you.
Wrong.
And when I got back up, it was so amazing.
It was so amazing.
It was so amazing. 'Cause I
Amazing.
didn't know what I was doing myself.
You didn't even know what
Any
you was
real
doing.
parent know. Now, y'all don't know, because if y'all ain't lost a child, pray to God that y'all don't never have to experience what I experienced.
See that dumb shit when you get on. Now look, now y'all heard this, right? Now look, keep bear with me on this, and we finna light them up. I know Trey ain't finna light them up for. I just wanna, cause y'all know when she was on that radio station talking about you can trick a lot of people with the word of God and all this old, but end up coming after Teresa. She got a testimony, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't even the testimony that we supposed to. Man, her testimony was about the book of Job selling souls for financial gain and being influenced. All right? It is.
But when you face with them, man and God, when I prayed to God, and God, I told God that this was too much for me to carry. And my God, when I got back up off my knees, I wasn't in control of myself. God was in control of me. They say, how could she not cry?
Listen to the music that's in the background. Right? Hold up. Bear with me on this, because we got to learn this lady, and we finna read this bastard tonight. Yes, because she the real bastard. She is the real bastard, Jack. Hold up, watch this. I'm gonna keep playing this video. When it hit the sweet spot, I'm gonna flip the scene.
You had to be there to see it. But guess what? For those the ones that challenge God, I pray to my God, our God, to have mercy on you. It's okay. I just want y'all to know that I love y'all. I love y'all, and there is a God. Through the midst of it all, God don't make mistakes. In regards to what may happen, God don't make mistakes. I just want y'all to know, because this strength that I have is coming within the Lord. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. And those of you that's out here doing what y'all doing, I just want to tell y'all, before New Year's Eve, when y'all leave us manless, what do we have? Have mercy on the next brother or the next sister. Have mercy. Have mercy. It ain't worth it. Stop leaving us by ourselves. Stop it. Stop all the fucking killing. Peace. Blessed are those of the peacemaker.
Capping.
I beg y'all in the mighty name of God.
Why you bring a
'Cause
God
guess
in this?
what? Y'all ain't hurting the people that y'all killed. Y'all hurting us. The people that's left. The innocent
What the?
bystanders.
What you mean by that? Did y'all just caught that? I just called it. I see what's going on. If you look at Miss Teresa back in her days, let's go back to the Cabrini Green. Y'all know Cabrini Green. Think of hot chick Miss Teresa back when the Cabrini Greens. Yep. Mm-hmm. She done got older now. Now she auntie. You know when you was a thought, you know what I'm saying, when you were thought like in the 90s, you know what I'm saying, and all this though you were a little thought Teresa, right? Thought Teresa. Dealing with gangs and all this. And your family though. Your granddaddy, where your daddy? Cool with Larry Hoover, help form the GDs and all this old stuff. And your family decided, well, yeah, we're gonna build the BDs. So you know, when it comes, yeah, you can link it now. If you go back to all documentaries about the gangs in Chicago in the Cabrini Green, when they had snipers on the roof, taking shots at kids, shooting at the police scared coming at John. Guess who family that was? Miss Teresa family. The Davidson family. Yeah. You know Larry Hoover, I can't confirm this, but I know his wife last name Wendy Jenkins. So do y'all research. There's something to look into. There's something to look into. Cause it would be a coincidence that if you like to look at game documentary, especially cause when you go to game documentary, you know everybody like to look how the the GD get started, how the Vice Lord get started. Them from the square, they got to ask that stuff. Cause if you a real game member, you already know this stuff. But you would be, you know, what I'm saying, like to see a little documentary, you know what I'm talking about, stuff like that, you know what I'm talking about. But if you dig a little deeper into this, don't you know how many cases around this lady? Majority on the west side of Chicago, big murders. You can link it back to her family, because them gonna be her nieces, nephews, and, and in-laws and some more shit. Beefing. And it's a family war. It's a family war. Basically, you got family members beefing with each other, bro, and they setting each other up. They setting each other up, bro. But when they do a hit or sacrifice anybody, they gonna get money out of it because you got insurance policy and all this. You know what I'm saying? In your average neighborhood, niggas ain't killing. You know what I'm saying? In every neighborhood, a nigga killing another nigga. But in Chicago, they killing you and they finna set you up, kill you, and finna benefit on your body. The insurance, you find out that damn the real people, the murder is your mama. The real murderers, and check this out. Man, I just wish I could have the the mouthpiece to wake the world up right now. Matter of fact, let me do it this way. Let me play this video.
Stop it! How much more does it take? You say I got that nigga? We ain't did nothing. We ain't did nothing. I just pray that 2018 that somebody get knowledge and know death is the easy way out. You can only kill a soul once, but you can't do it again.
And check this out. And there's a lot of beef too. What's going on? You want to know what's furring this up? Because if you look at a police, it was a police officer way back in the day got killed. He was related to Mr. Teresa Martin. Them. He was a police officer. He got shot in the line of duty. You see what I'm saying? So this what I got out the family tree. Miss Teresa and them, if you look at history of GDs and the BDs, Miss Teresa, the Martin family with the Hoover family, all linked together. They cool. You know what I'm saying? But in Miss Teresa family also, she got people that's work in the mayor office. You know, they trustees too. Miss Teresa got family that's trustees in Chicago. Miss Teresa got family, bruh, that's in power of the city. You see what I'm saying? Check this out. Miss Teresa family, if you look at the biggest shootout with the police when it came to Johnny Martin, and shit. The police had a search warrant and they went over to the drug house and they were finna bust that John. Shit. According to the paperwork, man, them folk man had to shoot their way in that John and didn't even succeed. You see what I'm it's crazy. It's crazy game. And it's and if you looking at it like this, I got an uncle. He the police officer. You know what I'm saying? He on the good side. You know what I'm saying? But he got nieces and nephews out there with the shit. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna be successful. He trying to, you know. I'm telling y'all. Check this out. They linked Miss Teresa family back to a whole. If you go back to the biggest murders when they come to kid, no. Matter of fact, with the BDs, starting out with Lil Yummy. Starting out with Lil Yummy. Look, when you look at the Lil Yummy case, when it come to the BDs and the GDs, whoa. Hold up, watch this. I'm gonna play Mr. Reese's video, and since I just mentioned that, let me mention this Illuminati shit right quick. Watch this. Mhm.
You can't do it again. You can't do it again. You hurting not that person that you done that to. You hurting the people that's left behind. And what did they deserve? What did they deserve? Black peoples. I love y'all. I'm not prejudiced. I'm not racist. But my black peoples, think to yourself, I'ma get that nigga. I'ma do that to that nigga. You ain't heard that nigga? Death is the easy way out. The Bible say, absent from the body is present within the Lord. Have mercy on us that's remaining. Have mercy. Have mercy. We didn't deserve this. I love y'all. I love each and every one of y'all.
Here we go.
I just want y'all to know this.
Watch this.
Peace be still. We gonna tell that storm in the mighty name of Jesus. Peace be still. Because guess what? God got us. This too shall pass in the mighty name of God. You better know that. Y'all better know that. It's okay right now. Going to this new year, we might not have exactly what we want. We might not have exactly who we think we want, but God knows exactly what we need. Do not give up. Do not take the loser way out. Do not try to do it to yourself, figuring that you're gonna, because they tell me God will forgive y'all for everything except for y'all kill yourself. He'll forgive y'all for everything except for y'all kill yourself. Now, do not commit suicide because you're promised to hell. The Bible tells us, weeping eyes only endure for the night.
Here we go.
But joy come in the morning. Joy come in the morning. And
Preach.
for those who you don't believe, I ain't trying to make you believe, but know this.
Preach it,
If
Teresa.
human can make themselves, why they ain't say so many lies? I love y'all so much. And I promise up to God with no cross. I thank y'all.
What?
I thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support.
Okay.
I even thank the ones that have their own say so. Father, forgive them for they know not what they say, know not what they do.
Whoa! Can I stop it right there and go to this shit? Shit. Y'all remember when Miss Teresa showed up at her daughter's funeral all white? It was a Masonic. They're gonna have the same teaching. Look, watch this. She finna say the same fucking thing.
My husband, Charlie, he wanted to save young men just like the one who took his life.
Watch this, y'all. Here we go.
That young man.
That young man.
On the cross, our Savior said,
Said what?
Father, forgive them, for they not know what they do.
Whoa!
Even thank the ones that have their own say so. Thank y'all. I thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support. I even thank the ones that have their own say so. Father, forgive them for they know not what they say, know not what they do. I just want.
God damn it, I told you, Jack. Didn't I tell y'all?
On the cross, our Savior said, Father, forgive them, for they not know what they do.
Thank the ones that have their own say so. Father, forgive them for they know not what they say, know not what they do.
Same fucking shit. It's the same thing, bro. I done looked at some research and I was like, look, when they come to this, they're gonna have the same speeches, bro. The same speeches. It's the same thing. That's how you use the words of the Bible to calm everybody down with this shit, man. Thumb me up right now. Thumb me up right now, gang. Like, share, and subscribe right now if you're new to the game. And show your Lord. Show your Lord, because this channel here different. We don't make content over here just for entertainment and shit, man. We suit treat, you know what I'm saying, truth seekers over here, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we trying to get to the bottom of this shit, you know, we real top-notch investigators on this channel right now. Stop playing with the game. It's the same thing. Again.
Support. I even thank the ones that have their own say so.
Mm-hmm.
Father, forgive them, for they know not what they say, nor not what they do.
Boom.
Who is my husband, Charlie?
Sacrifice her
He
husband.
wanted to save young men, just like the one who took his life.
Look how fine she is, though. Look, check this out. Look how fine that lady is. If you've been studying the Donald Trump and the Jeffrey Epstein case, they got one particular type that they love when they come to girls. Blonde hair and blue eyes. Go back to all Donald Trump wives and shit, bruh. Go back to all the little girls that was, you know, they all blonde hair and the blue eyes, gorgeous little girls, bro. You see what I'm saying? So, if you do the research, when I was telling everybody, I'm like, y'all, this shit real serious, man. Y'all might need to do y'all. It's gonna, how can I say this? It's gonna make the more content even more fire, because everybody will be on page. Everybody will be on page for this. Check this out. Listen to this. Same speech. Now, Mitch Reese is gonna give it to you in the black version. Erica Kirk gonna give it to you in the white version. You know what I'm saying? Watch this. Hold on, do it again.
My husband, Charlie.
Mm-hmm. You sacrifice
He
him.
wanted to save young men.
You want by his side when he
like
got
the
killed?
one who took his life.
You knew it was gonna be a shot ring out. You want by his side then, where was you at? You need an alibi. I see what's going on. Yep. Mm-hmm. All white. That's how they, when they give you these speeches, they're gonna be in all white, bro. Ooh, that young man. What young man?
On the cross, our Savior said,
Our Savior said,
Father, forgive them,
forgive them,
for they
Father,
not know what they do.
for not know what they do. And she know the camera's rolling. So she trying her best to boom boom boom, like she a grieving wife, but this ain't nothing but a in my juvenile boy, a project bitch. She ain't nothing but a project bitch, you know. Well, a valid chick, you know what I'm talking about? They're gonna use that quote of God, and then Mitch Reese gonna give it to you too.
Much.
Mm-hmm.
And I promise up to God with no cross. I thank y'all. I thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support. I even thank the ones that have their own say so. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they say, nor not what they do. I just want to tell y'all, going to the New Year's, forget all what you don't have. Forget all this. Forget all this and thank God for what you got. Life is too short. Your wildest days is your most deadliest days. So praise God each and every day. And know that God got you without a shadow of a doubt. God bless y'all.
That man, that young man, I forgive him.
All what you don't have. Forget all this. Forget all this and thank God for what you got. Life is too short. Your wildest days is your... God. You better know that. Y'all better know that.
Who is Erica Kirk, the new CEO
okay
of
right
Turning?
now. Going to this new year, we might not have exactly what we want.
So let me stop it right there and let's continue what we got going on. Now, can I show everybody this picture right here? Oh, not this. Right here. This gotta be Miss Teresa brother and J Money brother. Now, he arrived at the hotel with Miss Teresa claiming to be looking for her, but he is the same one that's showing up with Cocky that night. So once you see him, you gotta scratch your head and be like, when Miss Teresa showed up at that hotel early that morning, why he wasn't with them? Cause he was there that night. Why Bree, Shemaya and them all didn't show back up with Miss Teresa? She was just the only one that showed up. Right? Cause check this out. This was finna get Miss Teresa spooked once the public started thinking, be like, damn, wait a minute. He on the footage? You goddamn Skippy, he on the footage. Cause there he go right there. That's him on the footage with them. That's why he will be showing at that motherfucker. So you got him on Facebook telling everybody like, yeah, we tried to find her and all this, and they were there that night. They even had posts that was saying we was at the party that night. They tried to make it look like that, yeah, man, we was all at the party and Kenneka just came up missing. The hotel had something to do with this. They tried to make it look like that we were just all chilling, and Kenneka stepped out the room for the 1 minute, and she come up missing. I believe the hotel was watching us. See what I'm saying? That's him. That is him. All right. Miss Teresa said this. Let's go to this. And cut this screen off. Look at the bottom screen. And I want y'all to hear this bottom screen. Listen to this.
Okay, it is Flashback Friday. We're going back to Rosemont, back to September 11th, 2017. This is the day after Kenneka was found deceased in the Crown Plaza Rosemont kitchen freezer. I'm going to play a small clip. What you're going to hear is Teresa Martin answer this report.
Keep this in mind. What we know now, there was all family members in the room. TY Live, everybody you saw in that video was family members. Irene Live, everybody you saw in that video is family members. Listen to these questions now.
reporter's question. The reporter just asked her, "What do you want everybody to know about Kenneka?" Listen very closely.
Was a beautiful person. Everyone loved Kenneka. Kenneka would go out her way to make someone else happy. She always made sacrifices. If she could make you happy, she'd be happy. Did you know she was coming to this hotel Friday? I heard of the hotels, but I didn't know. She sacrificed because Irene called her and told her she should come to this party. So she sacrificed, like I said, once
Again, Irene is family member. That's what we didn't supposed to know at the time. We don't supposed to know that they was family members. This was the script. Say everybody was that you don't know nobody in the room, and it was just a friend of Kenneka, you know what I'm saying, decided to shit. Look, that's the biggest cover up. When it came to the cover up, that's the cover up. Mitch Teresa had to do more cover up than Crown Plaza did. 911 call, my daughter came here for a gathering. What? It's on 911 call. Came from a gathering to what? To do what? Celebrate her new job. Watch this.
again her happiness because she wanted to go to the show. She changed her plans just to make her friend happy. Her so alleged friend happy. Teresa, what's the next step for you?
Boom. Okay. So
So I'm finna play this video. Everybody that you see on this video, again, on the bottom screen is family members. Won't that explain everything why you got these people roaming through the hall? Kenneka come up missing. The biggest setup in the world. Right? And when I play this video, right? Hold up. Now I gotta go this video to this video. Right here. Now look. Pay attention to both of the top screen and the bottom screen. When I say, hey, everybody was in that room with family members, and you got the family doing interviews with a news press with the news, and they all in on it to keep the narrative going to protect both sides. Protect both sides, bro. So when Mitch Teresa said this, look, I can go ahead and check this out. Take out certain frequencies so I can be able to hear what's actually being said in the video. So this particular video. Now the argument about this, like I said, some girl is being killed around the time in this video. Okay, so I'm just that's why they showing this video. The part that I'm talking about. Okay. It's to help them out. Look, check this out. It's now listen to Miss Teresa. Same interview that we just watched.
Teresa, do you want to just tell us your name for the record for everybody who doesn't have your full name yet?
Yes, it's Teresa Martin. Teresa Martin. Teresa Martin. T-E-R-E. T is spelled T-E-R-E-A-S-A. Martin, M-A-R-T-E-N. Yes, and I'm Mother Kenneka Jenkins.
Teresa, tell us what you want to know. What happened to your daughter and what happened inside. Tell us kind of what you want to know your goal is.
My goal is to find out what exactly happened to my daughter. What exactly went on, and if whatever went on, could someone tell me?
Now, do this hit different game. Do this hit different game when I tell you like this, Earl. If you find out the truth and like everybody was in the room with related, and Miss Teresa sitting up here making a press conference acting if that she don't know nobody in the room. If anybody in the room that knows some, they need to say some. And I'm gonna show you this one picture again that she got family members there and they own video. So you got him was arriving. And check this out, 54 finna expose all this. This the crazy part about it. Cause when I tell you like damn, Miss Teresa and the news, they actually sticking to the script. But Miss Teresa fucking up. Right? But nobody don't supposed to know that they were family and friends that was in the room, including Irene. So if Miss Teresa's whole family was in that fucking room, now this now it sound like what it sound like now.
Help me get the information on
Are you getting a bunch of different stories from friends and the police?
it. Yes, I'm getting a bunch of different stories from friends and the police.
Do you think something? I mean, do you kind of think, knowing what you know, something might have happened? Do you kind of have an idea, or maybe in putting the timeline together as to what might have happened?
Yes, I have I have an idea that something might have happened. I believe it was foul play involved.
Watch this.
Do you have a theory about what happened?
What's the theory?
Yes, well, I think that someone knew it was an inside job.
Inside job.
What was going on?
Knew what going on.
Have you been able to view any of
She fucked up when she said that.
social media?
No, we was denied the fact that we're in any video.
So you don't know the people who were in those videos or who posted those videos. You don't know any of those people.
No. The videos, I'm sorry, you said which videos?
There was a video from inside the hotel room, and there was another video of a young woman who was trying to say what she thought happened. Do you know any of those people?
Videos
A
from
friend?
Facebook.
A Facebook Live. A Facebook Live from when they was at the hotel party? Yes, yes, those are their friends. That was her whole.
What about the family? You see this? Y'all gang the J for K can't be weak on this side right now, bruh. Bruh. That's it. All I just want to show y'all that look how Miss Teresa on that mother. Yeah, that's her friend, you know. That's the one, yeah, you know, but all her family members could be verified on TY Live video and Irene. Blood related. So do this interview hit different when you got the news involved with the family? Cause they own the footage too. That's why the news got to cover it up. I bet you right today you can't even pull this footage on the actual news site. They'll never release that. See what I'm saying? So y'all see how the story changed. It's all what Miss Teresa put now. Rosemont just got statements. The statement's gonna be the statement. But Miss Teresa's narrative is gonna make a whole conspiracy theory. Look at this shit. I'm finna watch this. Listen to the questioning.
Hotel party. Yes, Irene.
Have you spoken to her? What is she saying to
Her
the
family.
video?
No, I haven't spoken to her.
Y'all see that how she mentioned Irene family members and something. I don't know no Irene. Well, I know Irene. She was a friend, but I ain't heard nothing from Irene. She just did cut all communications off. But how is she on Zach TV talking about? Yeah, I talked to the sister and the mother, and I went back up to the hotel and helped them search for her. And she on the footage doing this. But at this time, Mr. Reason talking about, man, yeah, what Mr. Reason?
Yes, Irene.
Have you
Mm-hmm.
spoken to her? What is she saying to the lady that did the video?
No, I haven't spoken to her.
Were these good friends of Kaneka's?
Yes, they was allegedly to be good friends. But good friends, the definition of a good friend to me one leave.
You know, as a parent, when this shit fresh, you will never say the word allegedly unless this shit script. What you mean this allegedly supposed to be her friend? That's why the allegedly could save you, because you could say, yeah, this her friend allegedly, but you can't say allegedly when it comes to family members. Talking that this bitch worse than Wed the Nine oh. You know, goddamn Fred Sanford. Man, y'all shut this like and get this video up, bro. Hold on. We cut this shit out right quick. Listen to this.
A friend. Especially when they're by themselves.
So what is the version that the investigators told you that might have happened? How did she end up there? What did the investigators think happened?
The investigators, they think that she walked into a cooler, intoxicated, barely able to hold herself up, stand, and she needed a wall to support her stand. That she walked into a double cooler and slammed the door behind herself, both of the cooler doors behind herself, and lay, in a freezer and froze to death.
Do you buy that story?
No, I don't buy it.
How come?
Because I work at USC in the cafeteria myself. And from me working in the USC cafeteria myself, I know for a fact from experience that the cooler doors that we work with, you got to use some muscles. And if she can't if she don't have enough strength to hold herself up.
What do you want people to know about Kaneka?
Kenneka was my daughter. Kenneka was a beautiful person. Everyone loved Kenneka. Kenneka would go out her way to make someone else happy. She always made sacrifices. If she could make you happy, she'd be happy.
Did you know she was coming to this hotel Friday?
I heard of the hotels, but I didn't know. She sacrificed because Irene called her and told her she should come to this party. So she sacrificed, like I said once again, her happiness because she wanted to go to the show. She changed her plans just to make her friend happy, her so alleged friend happy.
Teresa, what's the next step for you so you can get some closer to finding out Kaneka?
To pray that the police department reach out to me and let me know what exactly happened and when.
Can you clarify? It seems that the first time that a police officer came to see the surveillance video, is it true he stated to you guys that he did not see Kenneka coming in?
Yes, with the very first original missing person report. He stated to my daughter that
they didn't recognize her on the camera.
And what night was the party?
yes.
Do you have a message to anyone out there who may have been at the party and knows something, or may have known someone who was at the party and knows something? Do you have a message to those people?
Yes. If anyone know anything in regards to Kenneka, please, I beg you, let me know something.
But your family was there at the hotel. Can everybody share and like this video right now just off that statement alone? That, hold up, if we got proof that there was your family there the whole time, this how you playing us? No wonder why you said it was Irene idea. No, y'all set it up through Irene through the fake birthday party. Cause you're gonna need a fall person to everybody to be like, look at Irene and Monique and them bastards and all this and want these people behind bar, but you can't convict these people because of the conspiracy theories or what you believe in. That's how people could get off on charges. That's how a real murder could get off charge. Hey, they didn't present the evidence right. You know, they said, man, look, the murder weapon was a hammer, but it really was a zip tie. So shit, the defense lost that argument. You know what I'm saying? We cannot lose no more arguments on this shit, bro. Look how the news is in on this. And listen to the mother and the daughter got two different stories.
I need help. Help me.
You don't need help.
How is your family holding up?
They're not. We'll talk to him. Okay.
We know what the lady said. That ain't on the slide.
They only seen her walking. With the money that is accumulated out here and the surveillance that are inside this facility here, you got video surveillance. If she walked there, who walked with her, where she went, you got every one covered in this facility right here. I'm not buying that. You just seen her walking. If you could secure the perimeters out here of everybody coming in and out, and I know you got every corner covered in here with the money that's generated in this establishment right here. You know who walked with her, you know when she walked out, and you know who walked in that room. Now, the first thing they should be doing after her remains was discovered, even with the information that's coming in through social media.
And y'all don't think Andrew Hone knew that he was family on the footage? That's why he, look, if you do a thorough background check, only thing I can say is this here. Damn. Chicago so built so different that you got Andrew Holmes and Miss Teresa together and explaining another missing person that died.
Get in contact with everyone that was inside that room and haul them down there to the station and let them tell their accountability and let the chips fall where they lay, because they have the information to resolve this. There's no need of playing around. You was here, ain't no need of you running. Your social media that you're putting out there, it's been saved. Both my police department have it already, so just come forward. Don't keep calling the mother and the family, telling them what happened. Go over there and tell the detective what's happened, and let's close this case. Because someone in that room, maybe 2, 3, or 4, or maybe all of them, know the key to what happened to this baby. Because I'm just like the mother. I'm not buying too much. She walked into that freezer. If she walked into that freezer with the money that's accumulated out here, you got the surveillance out here, then sure. Simple as that. Just show her. Stop jumping to conclusions she walked in there. If she walked in there, then put it out there. Show the mother the footage, show the detective the footage, and let's get this case on. Because to walk in there, they're just to close the door. I'm not buying. Let's buy who walked with her. Let's maybe buy who took her there. Or let's buy what exactly happened in that room before she left out the room, if she left out on her own. It's as simple as that.
Andrew, can you describe for us what the video on Facebook, what that video shows?
Well, you can see some images in the other young lady's glasses, and you can also hear some of the background that's in there. And the young lady with the glasses, you know, she needs to come forward too. Because, you know, everybody in there is a suspect. It's as simple as that. Best friend, no friend. You're a suspect, you was in there, just come forward. You was happy enough to put yourself on Facebook. Now be happy enough to come over here and tell these detectives what happened. The only person you can talk to and give it to is the detective. Leave the family alone. Just come forward. If you was there, you know what you were doing, and we know what you were doing anyway, you put it out there. But the important part of it is to find out what happened to this baby. I call her baby, it don't make no difference how she is. Find out what happened to this baby. As simple as this, somebody led her to her death.
And what do you have to say around, you know, some crucial hours passed between the mother was asking for the surveillance video until they actually saw it. So maybe, you know, the family says that she still has been saved if they would have checked before.
9 times out of 10, she could have been saved.
So look, with that being said, right? Look, with that being said, right? Check this out. I'm gonna play this video. Cause you're gonna have to identify this shit. All link back to Miss Teresa. So I'm finna play this video at the bottom screen with Andrew Home video. All family member. Now you see the game they played to the world.
Somebody in the room that called 911 and got
That's crazy.
I mean, if you're not coming forward now, and it's taking you this long, if you was in the room, it's taking you this long to come forward, then what you have? What you have? It's as simple as that. What they have. And then on the other part, what does this establishment have? Just to say you had a video with her walking down the hall, come on. You got a video of everybody that walked to outside, down the steps to the elevator, down in the basement, wherever, up to the penthouse. You got this whole place covered. It's just simple as that. They know they got the video footage. Put the whole video footage out. Because she needs to know, and the family needs to know what happened to that baby. So just to say you seen her walking, okay, you seen her walking. Who else you seen walk in here? Who else you seen walk down the hall? Who else you seen walking to the freezer? Just put it out there. Ain't no need of prolonging this. And to those that was in the room, ain't no need of y'all prolonging it too. Just simply walk y'all self like y'all walk to this room, walk to the station. You know what you have. Just simple as that.
Is the hotel not turned over surveillance video to the police? Is that part of the problem here?
To me, I don't think they turned over everything. Just to put a statement out, oh, we seen her walking. Just put everything out on the line and let this family know and let this mother know. What all y'all have? Because if I'm owning an establishment, guess what? I got this whole establishment covered with the money that's generated out here in Rosemont. Best to believe I can see a roach crawling around. I'm just going to let the chips fall where it lay. They know. They got the footage. Get the case over. Yep. Thank you. Shit. Oh.
Yeah, I don't want to talk.
I'm surprised they ain't gonna get them yet. What's the whole?
And see, that's what I'm saying. If she was so much in the police station and she was talking, why y'all let her go? Exactly. If anything, she's caught. As of now, she's suspect.
You guys want to say a few words about Kenneka?
My cousin don't want me to cry, and I can't do it.
You guys want to say a few words about Kenneka?
saw her stumbling to the employees area, and they saw her walk to the refrigerator. But once she got to the refrigerator, camera cut off. How your camera? They say they couldn't see if someone else was on the side or anything. Who told you that? The police officers, and when they was doing the investigation, after they told my mom they saw her on the camera at 3:30 in the morning, they said they saw her. She was leaning against the wall to hold herself up. So like I told them, she was leaning against the wall to hold herself up. The refrigerator, me and my mom went in there. It was a freezer inside a freezer. But these steel doors, and she had to lean herself up to get from the ninth floor to the bottom floor. How did she have strength to open the door? If she had strength to open the door, she had strength
So
to
now
open the
look.
straight line.
So check this out, right? So once you figure out Livenora's side, like, oh, that's why Livenora's saying, yeah, they said they saw my sister this and that on the footage before they could even release the footage. Cause if you find out that damn, Livenora is related to the security guards. That's why they had access to the footage and beat the police at their own game. They had the footage. That's why the Crown Plaza had to prolong their footage. I'm telling y'all, bruh. Check this out. All you seeing is, if you look at this bottom screen, look at the bottom screen. Mano, Gina Lopez died in his possession, and Kenneka died in his possession, and he linked back to everybody that was in the room, including Miss Teresa. So once you find out, like, damn, these people were actually related. So what do this look like now? I'm just saying. Look at that goddamn bottom screen. Listen to what it's saying. Here go dude that know everything about the Kenneka Jenkins case, knows what's going on, and listen to him.
Hey, live. That's all you fucking hear. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
live.
Miss Teresa
Shit
ass.
crazy, you heard me?
And from
But we
Louisiana.
gonna get a little suntan today. We gonna keep it.
So that's why I say this video, because I was like, well, damn. I see why you made a video and you in cahoots with the Kenneka Jenkins. I ain't saying he got nothing to do with this. He ain't got nothing to do with the Kenneka Jenkins, but his people do. And he know because his people told him. And guess what his people told him? About that bitch, Miss Teresa. And there's some shit that I already know. All of this is family cahoots, bro. It's a family fucking affair. And they all on social media. Check it. Look, the sad part about they all on social media and we sucking this shit up like a sponge because we like, man, we just want to know the truth, man. Speak your talk, speak your truth. And you know what I'm saying? And we can't suckers in the game, bro. We the pawns. Guess who I traced back to Louisiana? You was not finna believe this, and I showed it a couple of times. From Louisiana, bruh. YouTube, they were talking on the Kenneka Jenkins case. Hold up. Do I need to show? I hope I ain't delete that goddamn picture. Hold up. Let me see, can I show y'all? Matter of fact, I could just go to King Rob shit. You know what? Man, I got it on my, hold on. Matter of fact, I hope I didn't delete that, John. Trey Gang, tell me you didn't delete it. I know I didn't delete it because I was like, nah, I never delete that, John. Hold up. I think it's coming up, y'all. Hold up. I think it's coming up. Hold on. Let me,
Really out
while I
here,
pull it
you
up,
know,
let me
live,
find this,
be
John.
live. You dig? But what I wanted to touch base is why I deleted the video, because I felt that I just felt that last night I think I was in a rush. When I was right there, I was in a rush. So I just felt that I wasn't really, I wasn't really able and stable mind-wise for the lay up there
You had to
and
delete that
come where
motherfucker
I really
because
wanted to
goddamn it,
come
it's
and
gonna
touch
hunt your
bases
ass later on.
on what I really wanted to touch on.
Trey
You
can't
dig?
find that
Because I
motherfucker.
felt that I want to talk about when I just got up. I just saw comments from my YouTube subscribers why you deleted the video, my
That's why you
king.
gotta delete it.
I love you. You got a conscious mind, and I love y'all too. Most definitely, I want to let that be known. I love you too. You dig what I'm saying? Cause without y'all, I wouldn't be nothing without God. I wouldn't have never woke up this morning.
Told y'all they gonna use God in it.
But I won't go inside to where I can get a peace of mind. Outside, I get a peace of mind, but when I got people staring at me, and I don't really be speaking with my neighbors,
God
because if they
damn it.
see traffic, they gonna think that you dealing drugs or you got a lot going on, and they tend to rant. They tend to, you know what I'm saying, mind your business and everything like that. But I just saw Jedediah Brown. He was just speaking on the
Uh-oh.
WCGI 107 interview with the
Uh-oh. So now now y'all finna see it now, right? Check this out.
mama, if I'm correct. And they was just speaking on how the mama was saying that how the mama was speaking on they was taking the money, and they was taking the money or whatever like that, and she ain't know nothing about it or whatever like that. What I wanted to say was, I don't never get into people business, but I wanted to say about the mama, I wanted to speak on that situation because I know that could hurt people that's out there fighting and loving other people family, when I feel like you ain't even going hard as these people that's out there in that cold, clapping their hand, raising their voice, missing.
So all that is just is it's a family thing. This is whole life. He just shooting shots at the family. They all get along and all this and shit. And you know what I'm saying? Watch this. Next, here go Leonor.
Okay, you guys. So again, this is
Now you
Gwen
got the
Plaza,
insurance
and I
lady.
went in again. I looked for the freezer. I went to the lower
They
level.
all
I'm
got
still trying to
busted.
locate that freezer, but every time I go in with you guys, as you can see,
They had to
I
go
don't have a
live because
signal
they
spot, so
all
I can't
got
take you
busted
guys
try to
in with
act
me.
like
But this is day
activists.
number 2 that I've been looking for the freezer. But of course, when you're down there rambling around, they want to know what you're down there for, what you're doing.
So watch this. Hold up. Let me do it like this, y'all. Hold on. Explain this shit. Explain this, Miss Teresa. Skip it. Everybody dressed like Kenneka that night. This is what the family was doing that night. This the whole family set up with their baby mama, baby daddies. So you got that right. All right. She on live. You see that? Boom.
What up, y'all? Look like Monifa stepping up her game, cleaning up, some say. I thought it was a video. It's not? Let's go over to Nifa Dior. She changed her name like Azaria. So even though she was giving Azaria a lot of shade, envious, she's so.
Now you see why Zaria name coming up in the goddamn feed, bruh. Cause they knew who the real best friend was. Right? Keep this in mind. You ain't see no best friend at the protest. Zaria. That's Zaria best friend with Kenneka in 2017. Not Monifa. Not Monifa. Planet of the Face was on the footage. Look.
Envious. See what she was doing over here during our hiatus. Eesh. Eesh, what is that? She got a booty on her belly. What else we got here? Oh, okay. Hair did. Oh, now that's that. I really think KJ dead face. Come on now. Y'all really think KJ gone face, girl?
Minutes to pull over. I don't know who followed me, but I can tell you what, the police are out tonight. The police are out tonight. I'm going to be offering free rides tonight here in Rosemont for those people that need a ride from the Fashion Outlet Mall, or for those of you all that are coming in from the train station. So right now I'm heading to the train station for those of you all that is coming to protest tonight that need a ride from the train station and from the mall. Now I'm going to tell you guys something. Be careful where you park at, because the police are out here and they're ready. They're suited and booted. I'm actually going to turn my camera around to kind of show you guys. When I tell you, I've been out here for about maybe 45 minutes and there are police everywhere. So they ready. The only thing that I can tell you guys to do is to have a peaceful protest.
But you got a channel showing up at crime scenes and trying to expose police officers, be like, yeah, it's a cover up, but look how you talking now. Man, look.
I'm going to try and put the spotlight on some of the protesters. I'm going to get out and interview a couple of them.
See
Y'all
that?
know how I am with the VIP parking, so let's just see what's happening here. We got people going on. They're out here. They're protesting. They're not playing about it. I'm going to give these people a chance to go around. And as you can see, people are in the street. They're stopping traffic. They're doing what they need to do. What's happening? There's Jamal. There's Martin G. The news media is across the street, and that's exactly where I'm going to go park. But this is the protest that's happening right here. Right here. I'm actually going to go find a VIP park over here with this news media. But as you can see, the people are out here in great numbers. They coming?
So when I look at this now, this how I look at the Kenneka Jenkins case right now. Miss Teresa had family that were working security that night. and they had access to the footage too. And Rosemont got access to the footage too, and they also worked that night. So when Miss Teresa got a copy of that footage, because if you look at it like this, you're like, damn, what taking so long to hotel is trying to release the footage and make sure it ain't off, because it got a whole lot to do on Miss Teresa's side. If Miss Teresa got the family on the security team with the police, now you see why Miss Teresa got to act like they beefing with the police. Like, yeah, them goddamn bastards, I'm too black for them. They talking about, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Look, when they was at that hotel, bruh, the police knew. Look at this protest right now. In a different mindset. Miss Teresa got that footage. The hotel got the same footage that Miss Teresa got. Right? They both got the footage. They both know it's edited. They both know this. Right? And they got real people out there and they played the whole protest. Cause they talking about this. No, this you ain't seen none of this on the news. Don't you think if it was on the news, right, you would see this shit? Don't you know all the murder cases, viral video, they're gonna have the news press out there. Why the news didn't film this and show the protests erupting? Erupting! Google Miss Teresa Martin, Eleanor Kenneka Jenkins protest. Would you see this on the news? Now, look. I ain't never saw the news. So video clips of Mr. Teresa talking about release those tapes, release those tapes. I'm just trying to get y'all look. Release those tapes and y'all got the tape. That's why the police smiling and smirking because they taking that as a joke. Like, damn, Mr. Teresa got the tape. Y'all talking about release the tape? Shit. Ask the mammy. Look. And that's why Miss Teresa ass ain't there. Now you see why Miss Teresa ass ain't there. She ain't stuck no tape because she got it. Let's go to this.
This is what she found or she said. The party was not a birthday party. The party was for the death of Kenneka, and everybody at that party was in on it. The room was booked 2 days in advance. Now, I want you to hear me say when I say, and I'm going to empathize. Okay, yeah, I can't speak. I'm going to put an emphasis on the 2 days, okay? And guys, don't tear me apart by how I speak, okay? I have a disorder, so please. But anyways, 2 days in advance, they could pretty much do a drill as to how they were going to get away with it. They practiced before they got Kenneka there. I'm going to back this girl's up with this receipt. This is the official police report released to the press because it says press release. And if you don't believe that this is an accurate document, you can Photoshop this and email the Rosemont.
That's the reason why everybody should have screenshot it. Cause look how important this finna be now. Do this hit different now?
Public Safety Department police, fake ass police, because they're just safety officers. They're not even real police. But anyway. Okay, remember guys, that girl said that the room was booked 2 days in advance. Okay, here we go. At the end here, I circled, it says, through our investigation, we have evidence that indicate that the hotel room at Company during this party was checked in on September the 7th. So, this girl stated this weeks, and I'm talking about weeks, if not a month, before this actually came out. Okay, so let me move on to my next fact and receipt that I have. People are trying to throw clout and say this girl does not know them and she did not have a connection. Well, I'm going to bust their fucking lie out. She is seen hanging out with them at the party. She's the girl that comes out of the bathroom smiling right before that one girl bends down, grabs a cup, puts something in it, and then hands it to the fake Kenneka. And I'm going to say fake Kenneka, and I'm going to explain that here in a minute. But she's the one that got the first room so that they can come and scope out. And she did it with a fraudulent credit card. Okay, so people are saying, well, you know, if it was stolen, okay, so let me explain something.
The credit card was never stolen. They booked the credit card on family. Look, check this out. What if Trey Gang told you and the receipts would tell you that who booked the room? Mr. Reed, that little gay dude, and that gay dude that he was with, Shaniqua, real close with Miss Teresa. They real close. You can look at them like booster sisters. You know, they boosters and you know and fraudulent, right? So So once you figure out the family tree, you're gonna be like, okay, I see where you finna go with this Trey gang. Because when you pull his picture up, right, he gonna look just like her, right? Now you finna see why all the family members were there. All the family members were there when they said, "Oh yeah, they found that in the y'all live." But check this out. This was the tea in the beginning. Everybody was like, Rosamund so corrupt. Why they ain't locking these in the murder? They actually did commit the murder on Rosemont Watch and Crown Plaza Watch, but they paid for it. They paid for them to murder. They paid for it. Hey, seller, you want to sell your baby kidney? Yeah, how much? All right, cool. But then again, you gotta think like got to be murder. Murder. And the kid got to murder her. Those people got to murder her. We'll give you rooms. Man, we'll goddamn it give you some goddamn hen. Chill. You gotta kill her though. But we ain't gonna do it. That's what the bigger conspiracy. They want you to believe the hotel did it. The hotel did not do it. It was the family did it on the behalf of the hotel. That's why nobody got charged in the staff. Look,
When the police report came out and said that it was a fraudulent credit card, at the time that this was used, the person's information and credit card that she was using probably didn't even know that the information had been stolen. Most of the time, it takes up to a week or 2 weeks, or by the end of the month, for you to get your credit card statement. And most of the time, people don't realize anybody stole or did anything with their credit card information until the credit card statement comes out. So that's generally 3 weeks. So, no, guys, if the person didn't know at the time that she stole their information and used it to get a credit card or stole their credit card, then it could have took some time for them to realize, okay? And two, y'all's questioning this too. I've had this done to me, okay? I went to a store, I handed my credit card there from day one when all this shit, the real footage, the real live video of Irene's party, when it happened on Facebook, the real time, the real video, and the real video that was pre-recorded and then played live on Facebook when it first happened. Okay.
so when that first happened, guess who had access to the footage? Mr. Reese. So that means at one something, Kenneka was getting murdered in the hotel at one something, and Mr. Reese was uploading a video knowing her daughter was murdered at one something in the hotel and fabricate the video to have you lose that that's Kenneka in the room, but all because you heard her voice. You never saw Kenneka in Irene live video. It's it's a couple of Irene live video, but in one song, no. Look, man, you know what? I can go all night with this shit. Matter of fact, let me do it like this. Listen to what the sister said. So if you look at this with a mindset right now and be like, okay, we heard what the sister had to say, talking to the, and they was all in cahoots.
But I will tell you, as of right now, you're getting it from me that this is going to be a complete investigation, and you will get an honest answer backed with evidence. So that's the most important thing. The most important thing is, like I said, the information is good and it's important to the community. It's most important to the family, and that's our number one priority. It's got to be the family, not the community. Not that the community, what they need to know isn't important, but most important is the immediate family. That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
Y'all been connected with the lead detective on this case?
He's talked to the mom.
But they said that the police ain't telling them.
Your mom has spoken to our
They
detective.
didn't tell my mama that she was.
Again, Miss Teresa missing. Y'all see how Miss Teresa just all of a sudden just missing? Now, keep this in mind. When you look at this interview, think about the interview when Miss Teresa was talking about like this.
The officer said that they saw in the surveillance video her opening that door.
The camera, no, they say the camera couldn't see. They said they saw her walk to the refrigerator.
Now that's gonna be before she talked to the police on this camera.
Didn't tell her that she could review the images.
We also know that your mom was ill.
See that shit? Look.
They didn't see nothing after she walked to the refrigerator.
And you said there was something about it.
That's the video. That's the very first video I showed when I came here. And I think it's more to it. Somebody got to know
The video of her friend?
a video of our friend.
The one that's with the sunglasses and all that?
Yes.
What do you think? Do you think there's anything of any use in that?
Yeah, it is lucky because everybody gets on my road. I don't see it. And all the friends there.
It's just likely you got home now.
This is proof that, let me get my shit together. Bro, this is proof right now that if you confirm how there was your people in the room and you on live camera on the news playing like you don't know nobody in the room, can somebody help you that was in the room help you out to find your baby? All of this shit. And the whole time you looking at the mastermind behind this shit. She know everything about the pool. She missing protests. She got the footage. She got family members that work in the security. One day was playing why like you don't see security on the footage. Man, we don't even see friends. We don't even see security on the footage. We just see friends. Can't guess who else was security was. Her people, bro. That's why you don't see them on the footage.
Look.
We wasn't harassing. We just only asked them, showing them a video on Saturday night. But when you packed it before, she would have been safe, maybe. I honestly think when my mama first came up here, like at 4 something in the morning, if they would have went looking, we would have knew about coming.
Now y'all see that she gave a touchdown. Let's go to this.
Hey, love. Hey. You feeling beautiful.
Crazy,
Hey.
man.
Hey. Blessed to you. Yes, thank you, beautiful. I love you. I love you. I'm blessed to you and you fine. What you taking pictures of? Oh,
It's
hold
off
on, hold
them.
on.
It's off them.
Is it? Hold on. Wait. Hey, lad. Here go my best friend.
Yo, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
All the boat. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your best friend? Huh? A gay dude?
Do it, but it's okay.
What
You
up,
don't
y'all?
never forget about me. My.
Damn, you look just like that dude that was at the hotel. Look, that's who he look like. Watch this, y'all. Let me see, can I that John? I need to go 54 keys. Hold up. Oh, y'all. I'm gonna find in 1 second. Put it. This the guy. Y'all in that goddamn room. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. I got the pull. Gotta pull.
Man, you can look at my playlist. Look. If you look at my playlist, look how everybody connected. He was there with him, and they related. So this means this would be Miss Teresa brother now. According to Ancestry.com, Lawrence Johnson is related to J Money Johnson, Jonathan Johnson, and gonna be related to him, Jonathan Johnson, Uncle John. See what I'm saying? So look, I gotta find that goddamn video. Hold on, let me play this video.
But in the same sense, I personally kept looking into it so I can find out, like how he died or whatever. So he died of a car crash, and the thing about it is when I found his little obituary thing or, little thing where they were like paying respect to him, they were saying that he was an apprentice at A&R Leaks and Son, whatever you want to call it, which is the same funeral home that done Kenneka. And if y'all remember back in the day when Chosen Them was on the case, they did the whole thing about A&R Leaks and so on and so forth. Well, at the same time, when they was talking about the Geneva situation, another family was making noise about that being their child too. So if y'all don't remember when Shatika Crump came up, it's probably because, y'all was focused on what they were saying about Geneva Knox. But at the same time, Shatika Crump's family was also making noise saying that looked like her off up in Kaneka's that
Look, that's why this girl is linked back to him. The Crump dude that got shot. He was a rapper. Him. That's his people. That's his people.
looked like her off up in Kaneka's casket as well. So what stuck out to me is that the young man that got killed, rest his soul, and I'm telling y'all, that really touched me because, like,
So all they did was brought up King Ra. All thing King Ra did was brought up her death. Her death. Saying that was Kenneka in the casket, but that wasn't her in the casket. It was direct shot to this nigga. Some old beat shit. All this, and when you think about that, that's why they said Kenneka knows something about a murder. Look at Kenneka's circle. You dealing with rappers now, bro. You dealing with rappers making songs about beefing this shit, and nobody never put Kenneka in the midst of that. Be like, damn, why did you look at FBG Duck going in with Lil Durk? You don't think they got something to do with Kenneka too? You got King Raw with, goddamn it, with FBG Duck now on video, Zach recording this shit. Years before Kenneka, goddamn it, was even thought about. To us, it go back to this dude, bruh. Don't they go back to LBG and them? It all go back to Lil Durk, LBG, King Von now. So think about what was a murder in 2017 that would be in Chicago. Go look it up. You finna be like, wait a minute. Go look at a murder in 2017. It could have been in January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, November. Before Kenneka died, though. Shit. Hold up. Now you see why you see all this in the algorithm. Bam, bam, wham. So if you got, look, all this finna link back to the Kenneka Jenkins case, bruh. Moonwalk Crump. Shit. Talk to me. Man, I'm finna mute my microphone, y'all. I'm gonna cut my camera off. All I'm just finna do is just play video. So y'all just chill, relax. I'm through talking for the night. I just want y'all to just to comprehend and see this shit, bro. Look.
No matter what.
Who man?
I have to be perfect with him. Yeah.
I'm sorry, shit.
This is my best friend, y'all. I gotta be me around him. I said I didn't want to do nothing. I said you coming out. You coming out. I'm just letting y'all know. This man right here, make sure. If it don't be no other time of the year, he make sure my birthday be special. And I love him. But him love me that much.
Love you too, friend.
Yeah. See? We out here. I love y'all. Hey, baby.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? So, listen, I've been checking my emails, and I just did a video on Smacks, and I'm asking like, who is Smacks?
Mr. Reese family
I
member.
thought that was like a really important question. Because I showed y'all the discrepancies and shit, and we'll go over that again. But remember.
So now watch this, y'all. You got 54 finna expose the whole family tree and make them all look like suspects, and she the investigator, and she finna expose these bastards. And the whole time she had to expose her family just to protect them, right? So when you heard Miss Teresa out of her own mouth when they asked her, "Do you know anybody at the party?" I just know Irene. I just know Irene sacrificed. Kenneka said, "You need to come to my party." Because Kenneka had plans to celebrate, you know what I'm saying, getting a new job and all this old stuff. But the whole time they family, bruh. And they on the news perpetrating and got the public like, man, we need to get justice for Kenneka. Let's go look at Monifa ass. Jealous bitch. You see what I'm saying? Motherfucking Monifa knows something. That's why you heard Young Pappy ringtone in the live video. So now look, so that means who was playing the ringtone in the video? And T.Y. was talking about turn that Pappy ringtone off. And when you look at Pappy and look where he from, that's why the teenager was like, yeah, that gyro shit in here dead tonight. You know, we crazy crew. You know what I'm saying? Her cousin Charles Dorsey, you know, Big Chuck in the Kiwana Breen back in the 80s, 90s and shit. Stomping down in the Queen Green. Them folks already gangsters. The squares were looking at good times and stuff at JJ and Thelma and shit and Micah. Micah like, man, you know what I'm saying? This word is a racist word, Dad. And you got goddamn JJ talking about some dynamite. Everybody know Thelma fine them up. Come on, bro. Shit, goddamn it, Florida worked in the school system too, and she was a bus driver. Keep that in mind. So shit, look, I'ma just play the video cause everything what 54 finna do, this got to open your eyes. Cause you like, okay, damn. Miss Teresa, they did what they had to do. They was smart on it because somebody whispered in their ear was like, this how social media work. This how you can fool the public. They love conspiracy theory, horror movies, comedy, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they like when it come to entertainment, give them that. That's why Miss Teresa fuck with your religion. Yeah, but God. And that soften you up like, yeah, Miss Teresa, keep talking. Yeah, because it could have been your daughter. Yes, Miss Teresa, keep talking. It could have been my daughter. You know what I'm talking about? And this thing, you feel? Look.
Remember, I was trying to figure out who he was, and I thought maybe, it was somebody that Bree was
Uncle.
checking for, because she sent that text like,
Him.
and it smacks there. And then remember, I showed the dude in the black hoodie. So if y'all ain't seen that video,
So
y'all
when
can
it
go watch
all
it, cause
boiled down,
this is kind of like
this who Bree was contacting. Him that you see on the screen. Do that make sense if you got Bree on the move and she connected to Miss Teresa and her and Miss Teresa keeping in communication and Bree keeping in communication with Miss Teresa brother asking if he made it there yet. Now you see the whole setup when it comes to the family shit.
part 2 to that. Well, my thing is this: I had a couple emails um, from my subscribers, and it was something to think about. And a couple people were saying, hey, like, maybe Smacks was the nigga Kenneka was feeling. Maybe Smacks is the nigga that Kenneka was checking for. So I looked into the shit. And you know what? Y'all make sense. If you send me an email about Smacks, y'all make sense. But there's one subscriber in particular. I'm gonna call her Nene. Because I don't know if she want me to put her shit out there like that. So I'm gonna call her Nene. But she sent me a picture of this nigga right here.
And so I'm like, damn, is that Smacks? Is that the nigga we looking for? I don't know. I mean, but shit, how many niggas in Chicago go by the name Smacks? That's what.
And somebody happened to take this screenshot 7 hours ago. I mean, not 7 hours, 2 hours ago. And she just confirmed that, yeah, our family member sent me this picture and trying to throw Smacks off. Guess who Smacks really is? Watch this.
What I want to know. But y'all raised a good question. What if Smacks was the guy that Kenneka was checking for, and we're looking at evidence, but we're looking at it the wrong way? So remember when I showed y'all Bree's statement, and uh, Bree, like, she left at 2:15, 2:30, but then she tells us that she sent a text to Kenneka a little after 3 o'clock, like, and it Smacks there. And like I said, at first glance, to me, it felt like Bree was checking for a nigga. But maybe, no, maybe Kenneka was waiting on Smacks to get there. And I had one of our sisters leave a comment in up under the video, and she was saying, she said, she brought up the fact that Kenneka in the beginning, and I remember hearing this, but Kenneka, they convinced Kenneka to go to the party because some guy was gonna be there. And I can't remember where it came from, but I remember hearing that shit in the beginning. It was because it was like, damn, they lured her there by telling her some nigga was gonna be there. So okay, like I said, with Bree's statement, Bree sends out the text message like, and it Smacks there. Okay, um, and then in that last video, I highlighted those four niggas. Remember, I said Wayne, Cocky, Hollywood, and Smacks.
And that's all family members that Miss Teresa told the news. I don't know nobody in that room but Irene. But this is all her people in this motherfucker.
Because they was in the police report, and then we broke down their statements. Now you got Wayne. Well, let's start with Cocky. Cocky said they got there at about 2:45, 3 o'clock. Okay, and he tells us who he's with. He says he's with Hollywood. He's with Wayne. He's with Smacks. Now, then you had the other nigga
Wayne.
that was with him, Wayne, because remember we didn't know if this was Wayne or a fifth guy. Remember I said that? Well, no, this is Wayne, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. But look at what Wayne said. Wayne said they got there at 1 o'clock. Okay, like, and then he tells us that he's with these niggas. He says that he's with Smacks, Hollywood, Cocky, and then it was somebody. Remember they were saying was X or Sticks, and remember I was like, shit, either this is Wayne or Wayne go by Sticks, and this is a fifth nigga talking about that he was with Smacks. But it wasn't. It was Wayne giving this information. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. I found out that X and Sticks, which of course is the same motherfucker, but that's
Watch this.
Uncle John.
Uncle John.
Uncle John. And I'm looking into this nigga right now too. But
Uncle
Sticks
John.
goes by Uncle John. Okay? So my thing is this. First off, uh, why is why is there such a big discrepancy in the time that you and your niggas got there, but and y'all was together?
So they just confirmed that they showed up with Kenneka uncle, and his is Uncle John. Uncle John. So do that make sense now? Uncle John. Kenneka Uncle John. And you got these people in the police report telling that the uncle was there. But that's why P said, man, you heard the uncle was in on it. When you think of the uncle, we think of Jay Money. J Money. But we got an Uncle John that's actually on file in the paperwork, and now we can confirm P's story. Yeah, you right about that, because Uncle John was there. You heard the mama was in it, Miss Teresa? Yep. The uncle, he was in it. J Money? No, Uncle John. Uncle John, okay, yeah, Uncle John. The cops, he was in it. Oh, you talking about Rose Money? Yeah. It's like Tissy Chow, man. Look.
Nigga, y'all was together. How one nigga gonna tell us y'all got there at 1 and then your other nigga saying y'all got there at 2:45? Now listen, I can see, if
And if you look at the time, it's all the same time. 12:45 going on 1 o'clock. Wayne, 1 a.m. And they all live together. You see what I'm saying? So guess what? Guess who Kenneka gonna be with? Uncle John now. And they sent her up to go in the lobby and meet up with goddamn it. Shit! Man, Kenneka didn't have a chance, bruh. That girl didn't even have a chance, man. I bet you Kenneka seen the move, bro, that her family was finna do this to her, bro. Kenneka seen that shit coming, bro. It was too late when she saw it. That's why they record that video of that girl crying, talking about why y'all doing me like this. Don't no victim sound would say that to a stranger that's finna kill them. And she said, y'all, not him or her. And you got Miss Teresa online telling everybody on Jedi, look, y'all, it's a video going around and saying that I killed Kenneka. That's not me on the video. Yeah, somebody got video, somebody, that I did it. That's the plot twist. Because once you put this in your head, damn, the family actually murdered Kenneka Jenkins and sold her to the hotel because the hotel is not finna murder her. The hotel is not finna murder her, bro. That's why Mitch Reese want to believe you and tell you, Mitch Reese ain't never said nothing about security guard. As a mother, lost a child in a hotel, you never said one thing about security. Where was security? I ain't never heard that come out of Mitch Reese about. Out of all interviews, never said nothing about security. Show me one video with Mitch Reese on that motherfucker. Yeah, when I went to the hotel, I tried to talk to security. Never said nothing about security, bumping into security, nothing. And once you realize that, like Trey, man, you're right. She never said nothing about security or none of that. Why? Oh, it's because her people were security. No wonder. No wonder when they come to living Nora State. She never said not one time, where was security? When they come to the hotel, they like, yeah, we just talked to manager. Nothing about security? Do that no ruffle you feathers up, goddammit? Shit. I'm just trying to point out the little small shit before this shit get real serious. Look.
if a nigga off 20, 30 minutes, nigga, I give you that. 20, 30 minutes. But a whole hour and 45 minutes, nigga, that don't sound right to me. That shit don't add up. And then not only that, I showed y'all Smack's statement. This nigga said he wasn't even there. So not only is there a discrepancy in your nigga's time, Smacks removed himself from the scene completely.
And that's the uncle. You mean to tell me you got the uncle on the footage that night and up there when they talking about, yeah, Mr. Reader, they found the body in the freezer. And he got a statement claiming that he was never at the hotel that night? Shit. Shit. This why I'm so mad, because the public supposed to be outraged at this content. Like, goddamn, that goddamn bastard, Mr. Risa, is a fucking bastard. That bro really got away with that shit, bro. Look.
Completely. That nigga, he ain't want no parts of that shit. And it was like, damn, like, nigga, your boy said you was there. Now you gonna come and tell us you wasn't there? Why would he remove himself from the scene completely? Yeah, and then not only that, I want y'all to pay attention to the times. Bree said when she got back, it was a little after 3:10 in the morning, and it was 20 more people showed up at the party. She called out Wayne, Smacks, Cocky, and
So you got the uncle sitting up there saying, I wasn't at the hotel that night, and making a statement at the hotel on the footage, talking about he wasn't there that night. And you got Bree contacting him. Then you got Mr. Reason like, oh Lord, shit. Man, it's crazy.
and then it's somebody that's blacked out, but then you see Uncle something. That's Uncle John. So let's sum this shit up so I can show y'all how I'm viewing this. Um, so it appears to be, like Kenneka was lured to this hotel thinking that some nigga was gonna be there. And it might be Smacks. We don't know. It might be this nigga right here. We don't know. But remember that phone call from the beginning, and I played it in a couple.
And Smacks is Uncle John. Long story short, how the way she trying to put it like this here. Kenneka's gonna have to be lured in some kind of way, and he got something to do with her being lured. Cause once he came in, that's him. In the lobby right here. I mean, coming in the hotel. That's him. No, I wasn't there that night. Is you Uncle John? Is you Kenneka Uncle? Uncle John? I don't know nothing about all that. Basically, what I'm telling you here, Smacks is Uncle John. Look.
Well, my other videos, so I wasn't gonna play it again in this shit right here because at this point we should all know that shit verbatim. We should know that shit word for word at this point. But remember when dude. What's up, y'all? It's 54 Keys, and today I want to talk about this video that Straight Drop put up today. Shout out to Straight Drop. But in this video, he talks about this Facebook post.
Uncle John again.
And this Facebook post really, really bothered me. But I'm gonna show y'all this post. It's by a guy named Lawrence Johnson. Now I don't know who the fuck he is.
Oh, you don't know who the fuck Lawrence Johnson is? That's coming in. Look, y'all see this shit now? That's coming in with Uncle John. You just heard Smacks don't want to be on the footage. She told Paul, I ain't coming in with Wayne now. I ain't coming in there with these niggas. Now you see why he'll say that. Cause they'll go back to Mitch Reese's family, right? And Mitch Reese will be busted. Everybody gonna question Mitch Reese, but like, what that, Mitch Reese? The way this shit looking, it ain't got shit to do with no Irene birthday party. It's all about how you set this whole setup to make it look like this. Listen to this shit.
Maybe y'all can tell me, but anyway, in this Facebook post, he's saying that the video was made, which he's talking about one of the lives was made around 1 or 2 in the morning, but he didn't get to the hotel until about 3 in the morning, and Kenneka was in the room drinking, kicking it, and having a good time. So at 3 o'clock in the morning, he's basically saying when he got there, Kenneka's good, she's alive, she's good. But it really bothered me because I couldn't understand, like, where the fuck they keep coming up with this 3 o'clock in the morning shit? Like, I mean, because I'm one that believes that Kenneka was gone already. And I got, you know, my reasons for that, and I'll share those with you,
And
you
then
know, in
where
this
Baba
video.
was coming
But
in there.
he wasn't the only guy that said that. The juvenile that they interviewed, he even said Kenneka and her two friends left the room at 0300 hours, which is 3 o'clock. So again, what 3 o'clock?
So that
Lenora,
means
she gave a statement.
check this out. When you put the Baba story together, look, one something in the morning, put that the juvenile said Kenneka walked out that room round about that time. That's why you got her in the lobby at 3:13. In the lobby exactly at 3:13. And then while he said that she left out the room, guess who will be coming in? Uncle John. In the game. At one time. Then you got Livernois with know this. Look at Livernois' face.
Statement to the police, and in her statement, she said that she stated her sister was at the hotel in room 926 the previous night for a party. She said her friends came home early in the morning and advised her sister was last seen in the hallway on the ninth floor when they went back to get her keys and her phone. Lenora said her friends told her Jenkins waited outside in the hallway, and when they came back out, she was gone. Lenora said Jenkins did not have her phone because she left it in the hotel room. Lenora advised her friends last saw Jenkins in the hallway on the ninth floor around 2:30 in the morning. So why the fuck would Monifa and Shamaya tell Lenora that they left Kenneka out in the hallway at 2:30? There may be some truth to that, because like
No, it ain't no truth to that. That's what they want everybody to go along. Cause if it ain't never happened, it never happened. But if you got everybody believing that, hey, we need to look into this. Maybe she was left in the hallway. No, because the video show clearly what happened on the footage. You got the uncle there. He's showing up with the gang member, the same gang that everybody in the beginning be like, look, there they go, y'all. They go to gang there. And you got Zach TV be like, yeah, when the boys showed up. So they try to make it look like it. Yeah, look, they go to dudes. They all in hoodies. They finna go up there and do Kenneka in. But and one of those guys in that group is related to the family. Then you find out that everybody that you were pointing out on the footage be like, these people got something to do with it. Now the families know this. They watching this shit. Now you got thousands of people pointing out Miss Teresa's family on the footage with receipts, clear as murder, all day long, and didn't even know this. That's crazy, and this shit well preserved now, cause every time I look at the video, if you really want to be honest, everything what they told you about the Kenneka Jenkins case was made up. Think about it. Left her at the elevator, that was made up. Left her in front of the lobby, that was made up. Kenneka getting beat up in the room, that was made up. Kenneka was drunk, that was made up. The whole narrative was made up about that girl, bro. The whole narrative was made up. Hi y'all. Watch this. Miss Teresa know this shit.
If it's a 5 second skit, we're
They
gonna
know it.
replay it 10 times, or like everybody's that's called stupid stubs. But this, stupid stubs, they don't hear it the first time. You gotta repeat it for them. You understand? You gotta repeat it 10 times, and then they come back over and say, "See, y'all hear it, y'all hear it," and everybody like, "Yeah."
Don't Logic look just like Uncle John? Don't Logic look just like Uncle John? If you thumb me up that if he look like Uncle John, now don't his content sound familiar?
Yeah, and the whole time ain't nothing been said, right? It's trolling your brain. If people uh like the repeating. You ever heard of what's it called when you put a little thing in people's face and hypnotize? It's
Yeah.
like that, like programming somebody's brain. That's what they're doing. You know what I mean? And then they both do it. Both sides do it. You know what I mean?
So
But
you saying it's more convincing than proven? You know what I'm saying?
ain't nothing been proved yet.
Yeah.
But I stutter boogers. That's the only thing been proven over there. All right, I stutter and I eat boogers. Anything else, nothing else been solved. All
But
right.
ain't that some that people you said to you when you was like in like elementary school? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like, and I look at the whole concept that, you know what I'm saying, when people get mad, they'll say, okay, you eat boogers, you gay, you a bitch ass nigga, all this. But where's the facts in this situation? And to me, when I see, if you got a nail in the coffin, as some they call it, you drop the nail in the coffin and you're done. But if you go ahead and it takes you 3 hours to drop a nail in the coffin, then as we can see, it's really not a nail in the coffin. I'm trying to convince you to believe what you want me to believe.
Yep.
You know what
Look
I'm
how
saying?
fast when they thought Miss Martin said, "Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it," that they forgot about Antonia. They forgot about everything. They forgot about every fake character they made. They was just they was Team Teresa for a good episode, y'all. Y'all remember? Yeah, day for yesterday? They was Team Teresa. Both of them went live 4 times talking about it, excited that Teresa said, let's get it. Not realizing that what she said in the fourth sentence above the let's get it. She said, thank you to all those who are still trying to find what happened to her daughter. Now, let's get it. Talking to y'all who don't think you just said fuck Kenneka, you just said fuck Teresa. So how can you think that let's get it is more? Is that's how dumb these guys are? You understand how? Listen to me. Listen. How can you say fuck her and her daughter? Then when she say 3 words, let's get it, that the whole Chicago say let's get it. All right. Let's not think that this is Jeffrey's word. This is Chicago.
Like I said, I believe that she was gone around 2 something. And you know, I'll share with you why, but I believe that she was already gone. So why would they tell her that? But let's look at what they said to the police, especially this bitch right here. If we look at her statement, in her statement, she's basically saying that um, her, Kenneka, and Maya walked out of the hotel room to leave the party shortly after 3 o'clock in the morning. She stated that they realized they did not have Kenneka's cell phone and keys when they were in the hallway.
All of this shit made up. All of this shit made up. All of this shit made up, bro.
Outside the hotel room. And basically saying that they went back in the room to get her shit, and when they came back out, she was gone. So my thing is, y'all was leaving the party after 3 o'clock. I mean, that makes no sense to me because we're gonna get in the Bree Bree statement, but that makes no sense to me. And where the fuck are y'all getting 3 o'clock from? And where was Kenneka at 3 o'clock? So let's look at a Brianna statement. Because this bitch right here, she gave a statement too. And in her shit, she says that she left the party at about 2:15, 2:30. Okay? So my thing is, okay, when she left at 2:15, 2:30, was Kenneka still good? I mean, was she still, moving around alive? I mean, it don't seem,
Slang. You understand? So when she said let's get it, she's saying now because that's what you say all day. Now let's get it because Teresa has people out here like me, Black Cuban, Beach Beauty, Tiffany Draper. It's a whole lot of them that's out here still doing what they're doing. All right.
Y'all heard that? Nah, out of straight dry mouth. He named everybody that helping with this shit, bro.
These words. This is Chicago slang. You understand? So when she said let's get it, she's saying now because that's what you say all day. Now let's get it because Teresa has people out here like me, Black Cuban, Beach Beauty, Tiffany Draper. It's a whole lot of them that's out here still doing what they're doing. All right, and she's saying, "Let's get it." You feel
Yeah.
me? For
Big
those who
big
still
shout out to real quick. Big shout out to Black Cuban, Beach Beauty, Tiffany Draper, the ones that's actually sticking to the information and the facts, and not actually going to um, the show. I'm gonna start calling it the show because I'm in the middle of making a video to display that it's the show because right.
Nigga life matter. Back up, y'all. Put it back up. Nigga life matter. Put it up there on top of the flyer. Loud. That's right.
My tune in and keep pushing and keep supporting. I finna die.
Oh, there's my man. Favor. What's up? All right. We got a good thing, right? We're all good. Here's what I want you to do. I'm fully behind a protest. You guys want your voices heard, and I got no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I'm here to make sure that happens. My man.
And that's why he cool with it because look, man, you got us, they got y'all. You see what I'm saying? And next thing you know, man, look, y'all can protest, do what you do, you know, no problem, no big deal. As long as we stick to the same script.
My man. Firmly believe.
Hey, y'all clap it up for him. That's love. That's love. Clap it up for him. Hey, we appreciate that. We just
Here's the deal, and the only thing I'm going to say is I want your voices heard. I want you to be able to say what you want to say and get your message out. I got no problem with that. The only thing I will ask in return is that we don't block the driveway. Okay.
Your Willis days, but your deadliest days. I spoke in the world to see the things when I saw it was cameras that could have caught my daughter's last reactions. And they tell me, I heard out of experience, 1997, April the 4th, of how crooked a department can be and say whatever. Like how police told me a long time ago, I'm the one with the pen. That was a whole lot of knowledge. Because it let me know. You can say whatever you want to say, but I'm the one with the pen. When I write it down, it is what it is. Let me tell y'all something. I said it before and I say it again. I could never be or could never say or whatever who y'all want me to be. So make this whatever y'all want it to be. Take it side y'all want it to be. But y'all, if y'all think about it, y'all should be thanking me. Because in the hood, we can't party without somebody getting killed or somebody getting shot or
Trump's family was also making